With Splatoon 3 coming out very soon, I've been wanting to do a video where I kind of share off my knowledge about the game and my tips and tricks to help you guys get better at it. Cause not to brag or anything, but I'm actually really good at Splatoon. And I can already guarantee that there's gonna be sweats and a lot of competition when the game comes out, and I feel like my advice can really help with that. So before Splatoon 3 comes out, here's some professional tips and tricks. Be a good teammate. Splatoon is a team-based game, and that can be a very good thing and a very bad thing. Cause you can be the best player of all time, but if you have bad teammates, then there's no chance at winning. And unfortunately, you can't control that, but you can control the way that you play the game. This might sound dumb, but being a team player is actually key to winning in Splatoon. If your teammates are in trouble or they need help covering a certain area, make sure you're helping them. If you help your teammates and your teammates help you, matches will just be a lot easier to win because you're actually working as a team. Know your weapon and know how to use it. Everybody uses different weapons, but it's important to know the best and most efficient way to use those weapons. I've played so many matches where I got a teammate that was using a sniper and he was going up close and personal and he was dying the whole game and he did absolutely nothing to help the team. I've also seen players that are using paint rollers and paintbrushes and they're using them like snipers and long range weapons. That's not how those weapons work. A lot of people don't realize this, but the weapon that they use defines what role they have in a match. My main weapons are the dualies, so my job is to eliminate players so that way they're not messing with the rest of the team. If your main weapons are splat rollers, paintbrushes, or sloshers, your main job should be covering ground. If you're using close range weapons like blasters, splatter shots, or dualies, your main job should be eliminating players. And if you're using long-range weapons like splatter scopes or splat chargers, you need to be the one on high ground, that way you can hit opponents without them hitting you. If every teammate does what they're supposed to with their weapons, they can easily win a game. That's why it's so important to know how to use your weapon in the best and most efficient way possible. Be fast about everything. Splatoon is a very fast-paced game, and since every match is only 3 minutes long, you need to keep up the pace. You only have 3 minutes until the match is over, and you have to do as much as possible in that little amount of time. Try to find faster and more efficient ways to play the game. Don't waste your special move. A lot of players use their special move the moment they get it, but you don't have to. Whenever I'm using the Tenta missiles, I'm always trying to see how many players I can target. And if I only target one player, I always try to move around to see if I can target more. Every special weapon is different, but make sure that you're always using it to its full potential and never waste it. The Lagging Leland special move strategy. While we're on the topic of special weapons, here's my strategy to get them way faster than usual. Whenever I'm in a turf war, I like to use up all of my ink and then use a special weapon. Because whenever you use a special weapon, your ink automatically refills. This allows you to cover a lot of ground, use a special weapon, refill your tank to the max, and then do it all over again. I use this strategy all the time in turf wars, and if it's done right, you guys can win a lot of matches with it. There's always an enemy nearby. Whenever you're fighting someone in Splatoon, always expect there to be another player. Cause a good 7 times out of 10, there's always another player helping their teammate. And if you're always expecting another player to show up, you're always gonna be ready to fight them. Make sure to keep an eye on your map. Whenever I die in Splatoon, I always make sure to check my map. That way I can always see what the current status of the match is. This lets me know if our team is winning or losing, what parts of the map have to be covered in ink, and where my teammates are at. This can be very helpful in so many ways. Always be fast and efficient, even in Salmon Run. Like normal Splatoon matches, you have to be very fast and very efficient in Salmon Run. You need to be fast when you're collecting eggs, killing bosses, or just trying to survive. And if you can't keep up the pace, things are gonna spiral out of control extremely fast. Try to kill boss salmon closer to the egg basket. Whenever you're playing Salmon Run, always try to get the bosses as close to the egg basket as possible. That way you can easily collect the eggs without having to run around. And those were all of my pro tips and tricks. I really hope these help you out in Splatoon 3. Please make sure to vote scissors when you're doing the Splatfest that's coming up. Please, we gotta do it for Big Man. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment because we're almost there to 1,000 subscribers. And honestly, I want to hit that milestone before my birthday, which is September 26th. And if you guys could help me with that, it would honestly mean the world to me. God bless you guys, and I'll see you all next time.